The new season of The Bachelorette kicked off last night.
Get excited.
Oh, yeah. Woohoo! And Rachel Lindsay claims this season will be just like any old other season, even though she's the first black bachelorette. Now, can it be just like any old other season? Well, she doesn't apparently know this. But I kind of feel it might add a little new layer to it. What do you think?
Good idea.
I think so. And also, she's 32. She's the oldest one. Usually they're super young.
Ancient.
So, no, I mean, but it is. It's the oldest one. I don't know if they've ever had one in their 30s even. I could be wrong about that.
I don't think they have.
Yeah, no. I think it could add another layer to it. And I think it's really interesting if you watch it, how these guys come out of the car and greet her. They have these really sort of lavish, they're in costumes. I mean, this one's dressed as a penguin.
Yeah.
They bring like a little doll or something. I don't know.
And
I keep waiting for... See, if this were me, though, the guy that came up to me and just said, hey, like, I'm Alex, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
That would be the guy that got my attention.
Just like anyone else.
Right.
Exactly.
They're only there to be on television.
No.
Don't you
They're
realize
there to find love.
Listen. Have you not seen Trista and Ryan?
They're still married, aren't they?
Trista and Ryan.
Those two actually stayed married.
They did.
That's it, though.
They're there to find love and
100
companionship.
seasons and one actual couple got married.
Well, you know, I think it's very interesting that they have added this layer of race, because I think as a society, we're still a bit uncomfortable with interracial relationships. I mean, my parents are an interracial relationship, and people stared at us when I was a kid, and it's shocking to me, but even today, we go out to dinner, the three of us, and people are still very curious about it. They're very interested. Yeah, I mean, they're very interested in it. It's like you know, we're not as comfortable, I think, with that as we are with a lot of other things.
Well, people have to get over it because love doesn't care.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know?
Love doesn't care.
Love doesn't care. You love who you love. Whether, you know, it's woman to woman, man to man, man to woman, doesn't matter. Black to white, white to yellow, yellow to red, it doesn't matter. Love is love.
Wow.
That's what it is.
I'm very interested in who she ends up with, though. Right? Well, I'm so interested.
You know.
I'm glad. I'm sad that it took this long, though. I'm glad that they have someone who is African American. I would love to see, you know, when I watch TV shows, I want people at home to be able to find themselves in every show and be able to say, you know, and even with kids shows,
really?
I always find
every show.
Well, I feel like you should be able to find. No, look, like when you have these dolls sometimes, and you have. You know, like I want those, we're talking about kids, you know, when they're like African-American or Asian or whatever, and they want to reach for a little doll, and they often say, like, where's the doll that looks like me? It reminds me of that even in television. There's still television shows where I want more diversity, where I want people at home growing up watching this to feel represented, and I was glad that they did this. I think it's a little late.
It's interesting that you should say that, but it's, you know, people, religion plays a big part in things because, you know, people do want to see people who represent them on television. And so, but we're finding that there are issues sometimes if it happens to be a gay person, or if it's a transgender person, or if it's an interracial person. You know, we find that sometimes religion says, oh, that's not good, or some group that you're with says that you shouldn't be mixing the races. But you know what? The heart does what the heart's gonna do.
So
we're a nation of busybodies, basically. Well, it's like, you know, people
mind your business.
Are openly uncomfortable.
MYOB, and everybody will be happy.
I was telling Joy, my father dated an Italian woman after he divorced my mom, and they kept on calling him
I'm not saying.
Can I say? Is it a slur?
Yes.
Oh, well, they kept on calling him
eggplant.
Eggplant.
Just say eggplant.
And he was like, I think it's nice. I said, I don't think that's nice. Why are they not?